Hello Year 1. Today we're going to be looking at some computing skills. Okay, actually looking at some keyboard skills in particular. So let's get cracking. So today our aim is to be able to recognise some keys on the keyboard, to be able to enter some text into a computer. And how will you know if you've done well? Well, you'll know if you've done well if you can use a space between words, if you can use something called the shift key for capital letters, and if you try to use two hands. Now, your hands will be quite small at the moment. You're still very young, so don't worry too much about that. But it is a good idea to get into good habits. So it will talk about using two hands today, but don't worry too much about that. What can you see here? I can see the Year 1 blog, can you? What else can you see? Have a little think. What words are hiding? Laptop. Did anybody say laptop? That's right. This is a laptop. Screen. That's not the screen, is it? Here's the screen. So this part, what's this called? It's called the keyboard. And these little buttons here are called the keys. Okay, so let's read those words. Laptop, screen, and keyboard. And it's this keyboard here that we need to use if we want to type text into a computer. So this is a keyboard. Have a look and tell me, what do you notice about the letters? Here are the letters here. What do you notice? Okay, I wonder if it's the same things that I noticed. I noticed that all the letters are uppercase. Did you notice that? Q, uppercase. W, uppercase. E, uppercase. R, T and Y. Sometimes this is called a QWERTY keyboard. That's the order of these letters here. Can you see here? That's what it might look like on your phone, or if you've got a grown-up at home with a phone. They might also have a QWERTY keyboard on there. Okay. I notice that the letters are not in alphabetical order. Let's just check that. A, B, C, D. No, they're not, are they? There's an A, there's a B. Oh dear, they're not next to each other. So the keys are not in alphabetical order. Did you notice something else? That some of the keys have more than one character or symbol on them. Oh, here are some math symbols. We looked at those last term, didn't we? Less than and greater than. And underneath is a full stop. Can you see a question mark? Yes, there it is. Oh, there's an addition sign, an equal sign. And this key here, that's our right hand shift key. We're going to be looking at this key today. Okay, can you say that? Shift key. Okay, I'm going to show you a little keyboard here. There's a little one on the screen. Okay. Now I've got some lowercase letters. And here are the uppercase. Shall we see if we can match them? That's a lowercase a. Where's the uppercase? Ah, here it is. Lowercase s, uppercase. I found it. What's the next letter? Lowercase d. There it is, uppercase. And there, uppercase f, lowercase f. lowercase j, uppercase J. Can you find the uppercase K? Yes, it was next to it, wasn't it? And there we've got an uppercase L. You'll need to be quite good at that, being able to know the uppercase and lowercase letters. I think you're getting very good at that now, year one. Okay. So this is a picture of a keyboard and it's got all coloured keys on this. Now can you see there's a right hand and a left hand? And the fingers are on the keys A, S, D and F. And these are called the home keys. And on here, you've got a finger on the J, the K, the L, and this punctuation mark, a semicolon. Now don't worry too much about that because your fingers are very small at the moment. But can you see these two thumbs are on this bar, this bottom bar here? It would be good if you could try and put your thumbs on that bar just to get you into good habits. Oh look, there's the shift key again. And there's another shift key. One on the right and one on the left. Okay, so when we use the keypad, we're going to try and use both hands. We're going to use the shift key for capital letters. But do remember we only use this caps lock key when we're writing lots of capital letters. And also capitals on a computer when you start typing, that's regarded as shouting, just like in a text message. So, can you type your name? Well, what do we know? We know that names start with an uppercase letter. So shall we have a go at typing our name? Okay, so I'm going to get my keyboard up. Now, I want a capital letter, don't I? This is what your keyboard's going to look like. Okay, mine has got these letters on, the same. Now, if you want a capital letter, you need to press the shift key and at the same time press the letter that you want. Okay, so I've got my shift key and I'm going to press S. Now I'm not pressing my shift key and I've got a lowercase letter. I'm not pressing my shift key and I've got a lowercase letter. Okay, so I've written the name Sam, uppercase. Can you remember what I needed to do? That's right, I needed to press the shift key at the same time as the S. It looks a little bit different on my keyboard here. Okay, so that's what your keyboard will look like at home. You need to press the shift key. Okay. Oh, here's some typing I did before. It says, I am Sam. What's missing? Have a think. That's right, there are no spaces. If you were writing with a pencil, we'd remind you at school to use finger spaces. On a computer, we use the space bar. We just press it once after each word or after a full stop. And can you see in this picture, can you see that the man's thumb is on the space bar and this one's already there as well. He's got both hands on the keypad as well. But he has got very big hands, hasn't he? He's a grown up. Okay, so let's try again now. Let's see. Let's make that better. So, I, uppercase. So let me get my keyboard ready for you. So I'm going to press shift because I want an uppercase I. I, space, here's a space bar. Am. Am doesn't need to be uppercase. New word, what do I need? Well done, space bar. Sam, what do I need? Uppercase. Oh, must remember my shift at the same time. Shift. Lowercase. Now I know a lot of you are ready to use full stops. Can you see the full stop here? There we go. Let's have a look. I am Sam. That's much better, isn't it? I used my shift key for the uppercase. I used my space bar for a space. I even used a full stop. Okay. So you need to remember, have a go at using two hands. I know it's a bit tricky. Hold the shift key down for capital letters and use the space bar for spaces between words. Now, we would like you to write a comment on the blog. I'm going to go through very quickly how to do that. At the end of the blog page, you will see this. It says leave a comment and there's a little red speech bubble. Now you need to click on that. When you click on that, what you might find is you come back to the start of the blog. Don't worry, just scroll down and at the end of the blog, this should appear and it says comment, name, email and website. You don't need to worry about any of that. You can write your name here, but email and website, just leave. You're going to type something in here and then post the comment. So we could write a short message. Now I want to see if you're able to use capital letters and spaces. So let's see, what might you write? I just get my text ready for you. So you might want to tell me who you are. I am, let me get my keyboard up to remind us. Sam, shall I be Sam again? So I'm going to press the shift key. Now remember at home you're going to press the shift key at the same time as the first letter of your name. I am Sam. You might want to tell me a little bit more. Spacebar. Oh, it's uppercase. I'm going to press my shift key. I, new word, spacebar. I liked the, spacebar, new word, the spacebar. Now a lot of people are saying this to me when they write this on the blog. I liked the maths, spacebar, today. Let me just move that. I liked the maths today. And if you're a real superstar, you could put a full stop there. Okay. If you just write I am with your name and you've used capital letters there and your spaces, we'll be really pleased with that. Okay, year one, we're waiting to hear from you. We want to see if you can use the skills that you've learnt today. If you can use the shift key for a capital letter. If you can use a space between words. And have a go at using two hands. Okay, bye.